Yo, what's up, family? Hope everybody having a great day. I just wanted to come on here real quick because the Holy Spirit was speaking to me, and I want to make sure I share with y'all, right? So, look, I was just thinking about it, right? A lot of people don't like to tithe. Like, they don't want to tithe, back to the church, which understanding that the church is there to be able to help the community. The money that you give to them is supposed to do good, right? We know that there's evil that's in the world. People do the wrong things when they get to money, and they don't do the right things with it. But that's not our job. Our job is to give to the church, to tie to the church, to make sure we're giving back to God so that he can do the things that he needs to do in this world from a monetary standpoint. Not saying that he can't do it where he is, because he don't even need any of us to do the things that he needs to do. But it's for us to show our sacrifice and our obedience to tithe, so then that we can actually see the glory of God through being obedience to through being obedient to what he calls us to do when it requires tithing, right? And when I was thinking about it, I'm like, so many people say they don't want to tithe, but you tithe to stuff, but you just don't realize that you're doing it. So when you get your money, if you instantly go to get food, if that's your first thing that you do when you get money, is like, I'm gonna get food, or I'm gonna go get some drinks, I'm gonna go get some drugs, I'm gonna buy anything that you're trying to buy with your money, you're tied into it. The first portion that you get, the money that you spend, that's what you're tied into. And the difference is when you tie to God, he requires you to give 10%, and he going to make sure that 90 stretch. Man, look, if you on here and you know that 90 stretch, you know it, you understand it, because you have put God to the test. And this is one of the things in the Bible where God says, try me. Try me, see if I don't, give you abundance, overflow of what it is that you need. And sometimes it's not even monetary blessings. It could be a physical blessing. It could be good report when you go to the doctor. It could be your kids is start acting aligned to what you taught and raised them to be in life. It's so many ways that God can bless you. And it's sometimes we look at the negative that people are doing within the church, and that makes us back away from the church, when in all actuality, you need to find another church. And I say that all the time to people. It's like, just because you go to a church and you have a bad interaction, that doesn't mean you stop having a relationship with God. What that means is that you find another church. That's not the church. Your discernment was right. Hey, this pastor not right, or the deacon not right, or the people that's in there, the congregation is not right. That means that's discernment to go to the next one. And I shared this with one of my good friends. He was talking about, man, I can't find a church. I'm like, okay, well, what did we used to do when we was going to bars and we was going to clubs? If that club was weak, we would go to the next club up the street, or the next bar down the way, or we would find another one. We would talk around to people and say, hey, what bar you be going to on the weekend? We will find it. Same exact thing with your spiritual walk. If you're trying to find a church, you want to find a church that's right, you got to talk to people. You got to network with people. Hey, which one you go to? Hey, what they doing at that church? Really find it out. So then now when you feel comfortable with tithing, you don't have no inkling in your body like, oh, they're doing something different with the money, or they doing something funny. No, because you trust your discernment, find the right place, and then from that point, pour into that church, because it's our duty to be able to pour back in the community. So Holy Spirit told me to say that. Sorry about the light. Just coming back from grabbing some food, but just, again, it's organic. I want to make sure I share it as God shares with me. So to God be the glory. If you like it, you like this information, make sure you like, subscribe, and share with somebody else. You never know who else needs it. To God be the glory. Peace.